So I noticed for the past like 6 months, I haven't had a day where I turn it off, and I don't know how to take a break. I'm just kind of a workaholic. We ended up like bonding like over like drinks at the end of the day. Like we all started crying, and I hadn't been like letting my emotions come out for such a long time.
Right.
I'd been suppressing them. That's when I diagnosed myself with bad anxiety.
Rosé 坦言患有严重焦虑，不认为结婚等于幸福，单身很开心。
I literally said I'm going to take a break. It was not fun at all. Ended up working all day and I was stressed all day. Okay, I'm somebody that doesn't know how to take a break.
Rosé 日前到美国 YouTuber Jixian 的节目做客，宣传新专辑。身为国际巨星的她，工作繁忙，坦言因此有焦虑问题。
I've only started noticing it, which is why I feel like it only started recently. I think it's gone really bad over this past few years. And like even like friends that used to work with me like 3-4 years ago, they started working with me again this year, and they were like, Rosé, like you're a little different from then. And I was like, am I? And I think that's probably the anxiety. Like I've never needed anything like this before. Like that have stress balls. I'm like, I don't understand stress balls. Like why do you ever need them is what I thought, until I came across one during a meeting once, and I was like, ew, what is that? I walked in, I was like, ew, and I touched it, I was like, ah, it's disgusting. I was like, ew, I was like disgusted, but then I ended up doing this like serious meeting with somebody, and I got through it like so well. That's when I diagnosed myself with bad anxiety. So that's when I think now it's good that like I have this to remind me I have anxiety.
Right.
If I'm going for it, I'm like, I know I have anxiety. You know how people go for smoke breaks?
Yeah,
Like,
squishy break.
Yeah, I need a squishy break.
Have you like thought like, I wonder what is making me so? Do you think it's?
I noticed it was definitely overwork. So I noticed for the past like 6 months, I haven't had a day where I turn it off, and it's literally been like days on end, and I don't know how to take a break. I'm just kind of a workaholic. Yeah, because I was like, okay, sooner or later I'm gonna start crashing, and then it's gonna be more difficult for people to work with me, because I slowly started feeling like I was like kind of avoiding things. We ended up like bonding like over like drinks at the end of the day. Like we all started crying, and I hadn't been like letting my emotions come out for such a long time.
Right.
I'd been suppressing them because I didn't have time for it. I don't have
Right.
time, I don't have the energy. Like I can't be emotional, so I was like holding it all down. Anyone who would start talking about the emotions, I'd literally like stand up and just go up.
Right.
I'd be like pissed off for some reason. I'd be like, I don't want to talk about this. It's a crazy day, and then I just started opening up, and my friends were telling me like, yeah, you seemed a little like gone for a minute, so like it feels good to have you back.
就有粉丝焦虑，自己周围的人都结婚买房，超级工作狂的 Rosé 看法则是
So she's getting like anxiety because people around her are so
Or like
happy
getting
and they're not.
married and buying houses and like.
When has that only like been a good, like my question is like getting married and getting a house, like why is that the status quo of being happy is my question. Some people have miserable experiences there, and sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm so happy that I'm
I
a
always
single girl.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's
I'm
no
being like a boring like
no,
grandma again.